Hello, my friends. It's Betty McKnit here, and I'm here to work on my 6-day Supernova blanket. I have put 10 days worth of work into it, and I'm going to do day 11. I'm at on the outer outskirts of the of the of the blanket. I think I have about another repeat and a half to go, and it is taking about 1 hour per round. So I'm only able to do just a little bit at a time. So tonight I'm going to just continue from where I have left off and hang out and chat with me because it gets boring. There's a lot of stitches. So here we go. This is the project that I'm working on. I'm using Lion Brand Mandala in the bonus bundle. And the name of the color is Chewy. It's almost 5 feet across. We measured it last time. So I'm getting there. I'm getting close. I'm on my second bonus bundle, and this is all I have left of it. And I have a third one here, but this third one, the colors aren't the same, so I might have to do a little surgery on that in order to get the colors where I want them, but I'm not there yet. Probably won't get there tonight. I'm thinking I'm going to get close to the end of this tonight, maybe finish this, but I doubt that I'll be moving on to the third cake tonight, but you never know. We'll see. I am using a Furls Odyssey. Let's all just have a moment of silence for the Furls Odyssey, which had its final restock today. I hope you all got all the Furls Odysseys that you need. I know I dropped a little bit of money on that, but hey, it's tax write-off because this is my business, and having healthy hands and taking care of my hands is really important. So I bought about 4 in of each of my favorite three most used sizes, because I'm always leaving them different places, and if I don't have them, I don't know what I'm gonna do if I ever lose my furls or they break, or I really don't know. I hope that there is a replacement for these soon for those of us who really rely on them for ergonomics. All right, so here we go. Let me just go ahead and put TikTok up here, and then I will get started working on my supernova. Whew. All right. So I've been adding the Ridgy Didge Ridgy Didge stripe, I guess we're calling it, to this blanket, which means after round 5, I flip it over and I do round 6. I work that through the around the front post, and people in my blanket group have been doing texture on the different rows for a long time, but this particular way was created by a lady that goes by Dee Louise. So hats off to Dee for coming up with this really great variation of the 6-day blanket pattern, and we're doing it in the 6-day blanket, and now I'm doing it in the stars. And so here we go. I'm also I'm using Scented Stitches Stitch Balm. I've been using Calm on this project. So this is an aromatherapy balm. You put it on your finger where you tension the yarn, and then the oil, the essential oil, it smells really nice. It goes into the yarn and it scents the project, but it really it just smells really nice while you're working on it. So it's just a product I really like and enjoy. Helps me enjoy my crochet even more, because I'm all about that. Here we go. All right. Hi, Hessa. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the heart. So cute. Thank you. Okay, so what round am I on? I'm on. So this, I always do the, if I always name the rounds of the 6-day blanket the same. So, the, so that you can do these stripes on the different projects without needing a new pattern. And without me having to like make a sample of every different thing. So this is round 2B. There's a round 2, there's a round 2A, and a round 2B. But once we're at this point, we're just repeating the last 6 rounds. And it sounds a little complicated, but I have a checklist on the pattern that you can just go write down. It tells you exactly what rows to do in order. 2, 3, 4. So it's a skip 4. And then we're going to skip, let's see, 3 double crochet in the next stitch. And then it's a skip 2. I need to rewrite this round. Oh, that's because this is the Supernova and not the Supernova Ridgy Didge. Okay. I've already rewritten this. 2B, chain 2, double crochet 2 together in the same stitch, skip 4, 3 double crochet in the next stitch. Okay, I was working on another pattern over the weekend, and I realized it would be okay if you did a chain 1 there, and then you wouldn't have, it wouldn't pull so much. Hi, user 6, whatever, all those numbers found you 2 seconds ago. I'm in love with this project. Wonderful. Well, I'm in love with you. So thank you. Found your live. Okay, gotcha. Found your love 2 seconds ago, and I'm in love. Yeah, there was a lot of love in that comment. All right. So let's see. Let me see if I fix this one, because I think I decided to say skip 4 and then skip 2. What row am I? I'm looking at 2B, and I should be doing 2. I don't know what I'm doing. 2C is what I'm doing. Skip. Okay, I got it. Skip 4, 3 double crochet in the next. 1, 2, 3. We don't know how many times yet because it doesn't say. Oh, for heaven's sake. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And then skip 2, 3 double crochet in the peak. Skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next 5 times. This will be 1. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I just like pulling from the outside. And I'm looking forward to not having to do that when I finish this ball of yarn. Oh, for heaven's sakes. I probably have, if I've said it once, I've said it a million times. I'm sure of it. Y'all are probably so sick of me saying and doing the same stuff over and over again. And I'll tell you what, it's because I used to be a dance teacher. and you have to tell people the same things again and again and again because they don't listen, or they listen and their bodies think they're doing it but they're really not. So it's like you just keep saying it, the same things over and over and over again, and then one day it clicks. Hi, Amanda. You didn't know I just like pulling from the outside? Have I never mentioned that? Yep, that's how I feel. Oh my gosh. I'm only down to this much too, and I'm still like, oh. Hang on. My chair is really squeaky. I know it sounds like farts, but it's just a squeaky chair. And I have this pillow that I sit on, and it just everything has to, I'm like the princess and the pea, everything has to be just right. I try to keep it fresh around here. uh yep. Well, and that's the thing about like social media too, is like, you think, well, I posted that and I don't need to post it again. And I've just learned um from my Facebook group, like, you saying something once is not enough. Because there's new people that come in all the time, so I tend to say the same things over and over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then let's see. And skip 4, double crochet 3 together, and then skip 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's 3 double crochet in the next stitch, skip 2, and now we're going to be on the big mountain. And how many is it going to be? I think it's going to be 8 this time. That was 1, 2. Oh no, that's not 2. Yes, this is 2. And then this is 3. Thank you, Amanda, for sharing the live. And this is 4. And this is 5. And this is 6. And this is, hold on, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I'm still doing it right. Okay, I think I did 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, I did. So I think some of my numbers got messed up here. I think this should have been 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I better not mess with this until I'm not, and then I only have 4 stitches in this peak, so I'm off by 1. So pretend you didn't see that. I'm fudging. Oh, okay. Hi, Joe Jones in Central Mississippi. Hi, Joe. I say I started day 3 last night. I'm headed in the right direction. That's wonderful. Congratulations. I'm thinking of making a drinking game every time you say Chewy or Supernova. Yep, and every time I say I hate pulling from the outside of the chain, you have to do a shot. Just a regular drink when I say Supernova or Chewy, and then a shot when I say that I don't like the outside. You'll be trashed. My yarn is waiting at my P.O. box for me, so I'll pick it up afterward. Oh, you still need your yarn. That's right. Woohoo! I'm gonna keep working ahead. This wonderful software keeps, what the heck happened here? Now where did everything go? It keeps, they keep updating it, but now my comments don't scroll. Hi, Kathy. Thank you. Hi, thanks for following. Y'all TikTokers, hook me up with some likes and bring some more people in to the live. That'll help me out. This project, well, round 2 is never boring. Okay, so let's see. How many clusters do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We already figured that out. And then it's a skip 4 and then double crochet 3 together in the bottom of the dip. So the small points have, let me see, 5 clusters going up the side, and the large points have 9. And then there's a double crochet 3 together in the center of the valley and a 3, 3, 3 in the peak. That's what this row looks like. Whoops. What am I doing? Did anyone purchase any Furls Odyssey with the last restock today? I didn't know they were going to have another restock. Actually, I thought that was it. I thought we were done, that there were no more to be had. I bought a bunch of them. Hi, Lisa. Have you done this pattern to the great granddaddy blanket yet? Do you mean the Ridgy Didge? I haven't seen anyone do that. I didn't even think about that. That is a great idea. You should be the first one to do that. Hi Della. YouTube is being funky. Okay. My most used sizes are H, I, and J. So I got 4 of each of those. I spent a lot of money. And then I had like I had a credit. I had like when you buy stuff over there, I guess they give you credits, which I never realized. I didn't know I had credit, but for whatever reason, it would not let me apply that credit to my order. It let me put a coupon on the order, a coupon code, but it would not let me add the credit to my order. And so it's just like, oh, well, I guess I'm never using that. So I placed my order and then I went to my living room and I have my laptop in there. So I was checking my email over there and I got an email from them saying, thanks for your order. Here's a credit for your next order. And here's, click here to use the credit. So I thought, well, I'll just try it. So then when I clicked through the link, the email link, it allowed me to apply the credit to the order. So I ordered I think I ordered 2 or 3 more hooks. And at that point they were starting to sell out. So I think I ended up getting a couple of K hooks and maybe a G. I don't even remember. I logged on about 10 minutes before the sale was supposed to go live, and I kept refreshing my screen and it loaded like 5 minutes before they said it was going to, be at 11 o'clock or 10 central or whatever. It was 11 a.m. my time. And the page came up at like 5 of. So I just real quick, I was like, I'm going to try and grab, some in my favorite sizes. So I should be good for a while. I don't like the new shape as much as these old ones. Like this is one of the older ones, but it's the weighted handle that my hands really appreciate. Um so there you go. Hi Nana, it's Lion Brand Mandala Bonus Bundle in the color Chewy. It's not really an ombre, it's a self-striping yarn. Thank you. Oh, but the second time I ordered, it let me use all those credits. So I think it was about, I don't know what I had in my cart. I think it was like $107 it came to, and then with the coupon and the credit, it was like $50 or something like that. It was about half. And I used my affiliate code. Used my affiliate link. So I'll get some money back from that. But regardless, it's, it's tax write-off. The weather was so nice here today. Holy smokes. I went and sat out on the beach for a couple of hours. I took crochet out there, but I didn't crochet. I just sat there. I did a little yoga and I just sat there. And my goodness, it was nice. I saw a lot of ducks though flying south. I've seen a lot of ducks headed south today. So I think that it's going to start getting cold because the ducks are heading out. You're waiting on me to do it. Oh my goodness. It'll be years. It'll just be another one of those things that I'm like, when I say I'm going to do it, and then, it'll take me years to do it. Hey, Sneezy, I'm doing the Supernova blanket. Click the poll for all the details. I don't know if somebody needs to start the poll, though. I don't know why I can't start that poll or um no, I don't want to unfollow myself. I tried to do it before. Theater mode, orientation, picture in picture, full screen. Um I don't know why I can't do it. Uh Usually when my sister's here, she starts it. She starts the poll. But I don't know how she does it. Amanda, are you a mod? Yes, you're a mod. Can you start the poll? Oh no, that's only 3. mean, it was so pretty today. There were no clouds. The temperature was like perfect. I don't know how she does it. No, is that really? Am I really out of battery already? That can't be. I need somewhere to plug this in when I'm on a live, because that didn't last very long. It's only been 37 minutes. I was going to say, is it getting cold in Australia? But it's supposed to be getting cold here and getting warm in Australia. Is it getting warm in Australia? Yes. Thank you. I don't know if people have to click on it or if that makes it like come up. I don't know. I don't understand how it works. I just know that I was on a live with that Howie the crab when Howie molted. Y'all ever seen that? And they had this poll that came up, and that's where I got the idea to like put all the frequently asked questions in the poll so that people could just see it. But I think I had to click on it. I don't remember. Just popped up. It was cold today, so it's weird. It's supposed to be cold here. This is the end of October. Although I think October is like the prettiest month on the Outer Banks. Oh my gosh. Who ever knew? Hi, Wanda, North Carolina. I'm in North Carolina also. I'm on the Outer Banks. And it's friggin' gorgeous here. I love it here. Hi, thank you, Tammy. You haven't been live for a long time. Well, I missed a few days last week, or over the weekend because I had company. But yeah, I've been off and on. I'm trying to do, I don't know what possessed me to say I would do an entire project from start to finish. on a live. I mean, I've done it before, so it's not like, I don't know. This one just seems like it's dragging. It's dragging on and on. I'm not sure why. Uh, Last month I did a bunch of star blankets, and I had this, I know how this all happened. I had this harebrained idea to do Star Blanket September as a Stash Bus September project, and I had all these Karen Ogos all over this room to do that with. So I took apart all those Ogos and I ended up making 3 full star blankets out of them. I did a star and I did 2 superstars. I did the entire star on live. I did most of the superstar on live, and I kept saying, I'm going to do a supernova too. I'm going to do a supernova too. And I did not make it to the supernova until the very last day of September. And so this is the supernova that I started at the end of September, and here we are. It's almost Halloween, and I'm still working on it. I had to undo the work I crocheted on the Zoom yesterday. Must have meditated too deep. Well, interesting. Maybe we need to put our crochet down and close our eyes for the meditation, the processes, when we do them. I don't know. That was kind of an experiment. Maybe I need to do a poll about that. But everybody left the meeting at maybe one cluster round. Okay. I was thinking I want to design a meditation pattern, like a crochet pattern that you don't have to think, that would be very meditative, but also not just be like, 8,700 rounds of double crochet or something like that. Like, it would be like, I don't know, something that maybe you did in a spiral without turning. And somehow I have some ideas. I gotta I gotta get I gotta turn my clever on, I guess, to figure that out. But I was thinking about, yeah, we need a project that would be like a meditation. Today when I was meditating, my mind was crocheting. I thought, oh, this is interesting. I've never had this happen before. Or I was just like, I was meditating, but in my mind's eye, I could see my hands crocheting. It was weird. And I was doing double crochets. Guess what I was crocheting? The 6-day kid blanket. Meditated with scriptures. Well, last night I have these meetings every month that I call somatic crochet, and we did a little guided meditation while we were crocheting. We talked about perfectionism, and somebody had asked the question saying that perfectionism was interfering with their ability to enjoy their crochet. So we talked about that a little bit, and some people shared their experiences with perfectionism and how it impacts their crochet and how they feel about it. And then we did a little guided meditation while we were crocheting. And it's the first time I've ever done that. But I thought it was fun. I enjoyed it. You definitely don't want to be sitting there crocheting with all the, the voices of everybody that's ever criticized you, that has you've internalized, going through your mind like, oh, you're no good. Oh, they'll never like it. Oh, what if they don't like it? What if they don't use it? What if the color, blah, 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 the monkey mind of crochet. Ah! Okay, I'm not going to say it or everybody's going to have to do a shot. But y'all know how I feel about that outside of the skein, pulling from the outside. I don't have to say it again. Oh, I mean, nobody was being negative towards me, but I think that people are sometimes have a lot of negative self-talk um, about about their work, and then often people who are perfectionists and are really hard on themselves are. I mean, I do sometimes get that from people that they don't, if they don't like the way I write my patterns, or they have difficulty with it, they usually blame, not usually, but sometimes blame me or blame the pattern. And often it's experienced crocheters who have difficulty because they see something, it's different than what they think it should be, or different than what a project they've done in the past, and so they fix it. They think they're fixing it, and then it doesn't work out. I don't really know if it's that they don't like it. It's when it doesn't, when they have difficulty with it, and then they start to say, I'm having difficulty because it's bad, not because I didn't, not because I read that wrong. I read it wrong, or if they read it and it seems like they think it should be written a different way, or they think it means something else, um, then they will sometimes, get mad at me, blame me when they're making a mistake. And they'll say the pattern's poorly written because they didn't get it on the first try. They didn't get it right away. They had to rip it out. They had, it's almost like a script sometimes when people complain to me. They've been crocheting for a long time. They've never had this much trouble with a pattern in their lives. It shouldn't be this hard. Crochet is meant to be enjoyable. This is very poorly written. They have a laundry list of things, and then when they say it's poorly written, it's just that they don't like the way it's written, not that there's really anything wrong with it or that there's an error. It tripped them up, and then they start nitpicking. But it doesn't happen that often. Hi, Rosa. Scented Stitches. This is an aromatherapy stitch balm. You put it on your finger, and it has essential oils in it wherever you tension the yarn. And then the oil goes into the yarn, makes the yarn smell nice, makes the project smell nice. They have 4 different scents, but the one that I'm using is called Calm. It has lavender, bergamot, sweet orange, and patchouli in it. Hi, Grace. It's Lion Brand Mandala Bonus Bundle, and the name of the color is Chewy. And every time I say, wait, what is it? Somebody made a drinking game. Every time I say Chewy or Supernova, you have to drink. So if you're drinking Coke Zero, Cherry Coke Zero. Hi, thanks for following. It's a 6-day Supernova blanket. Everybody has to drink again. And if you click the poll, there's a lot of answers to frequently asked questions. There you get all the details, the yarn, the hook, the stitch stuff, scented stitches, Dr. Pepper Zero. Excuse me. Bet you've been asked that 1,000 times already. Yeah, pretty much. This is supposed to be a 6-day project, and this is my 11th day working on it on live. So if I wanted to finish it in 6 days, I needed to probably dedicate 4 to 5 hours a day. But I am doing the entire thing, and I just rubbed my nose with that scented stitches. It smells good. It smells really good. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. Hi, Della. The poll is on TikTok. I guess I should say that. The TikTokers are the ones that pop in and say, hey, what are you making? I think YouTube, the YouTube titles are a little easier to see than TikTok. It's like, it says it up at the top. It says 6-day Supernova blanket, but they only give you, I don't know, like 20 characters, 21 characters to title your live. And then there is a place for me to like introduce myself on my live, and I also say there where I'm working on, but I don't like so my device, like I have my account where I'm going live is on this device overhead, but I am signed into a second account on my desktop, which is where I watch, everything. And I have so I'm OBX Crochet over here. So when you see Outer Banks Crochet sharing the live, that's me on my other device. But I don't see the poll on here. Like I'm just like seeing it as a viewer. I don't have the poll over here. I don't see a description of the live. That description that I put in that says it has like 2 paragraphs of stuff. it says who I am. It says, keep it positive, and, which is my number one rule in all my platforms. And then it says, it has like a second area where you can say, what you're working on. And mine says, I'm working on the 6-day supernova. Click the poll for more details. And I don't know where that information goes because it's not it I don't see it anywhere on the screen. So um I don't understand the point of it or how it works. I don't know. I'm doing something um wrong. And I went into practice mode and checked everything out, and I'm like, I don't know. I just don't know what I'm doing. Hey Cheryl, I'm so happy I found you. Making my mom a hexagon cardigan. Ooh. Off-white, lavender, dark purple, cranberry, light. Oh my goodness. I would love to see that. Are you in the Facebook group, the 6-Day Kid Blanket Facebook group, or the I have two Facebook groups. One of them is mainly for the 6-day patterns, and the other one is just like a general knit and crochet community. It's not the 6-day group is very strict with what you can post, but the other group is just, more of like a hangout. You don't have to like only post 6-day stuff, and you can post whatever, anything yarn related. And yeah, I'm Betty McKnit everywhere. So search 6-Day Kid Blanket on Facebook and my group will come up. And then if you search under groups, if you search Betty McKnit, hang on, I can put them in the chat. I think I can anyways. I don't know. It kind of looks like maybe YouTube doesn't like those links, but yeah, you'll find it. You could go to one of my link tree. Oh, there it is. It came up. Everything's in my link tree too. Cardigan sounds really pretty. The hexagon cardigans are still trending. I cannot believe it. It's been a whole year since I since I designed and released that pattern, and they're still trending. I can't believe it. All right, my dear. She's like, BRB. 1, 2, 3, 4. Katie says, gonna scarf my dinner and work along with you. All right. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. When I click on it, it says reporter block. Yeah, maybe it doesn't like those links. You might try cutting and pasting. Thanks for this 6-day star pattern. I should be done with my Ooh, pretty. Have you posted that for us? It makes a beautiful tree skirt as well. I have tree skirt patterns. Thanks, Cass. I have tree skirt patterns as well. But check my website first before you purchase one, because if you have an artificial tree and you just want to make a star blanket with a hole in the middle, you don't need the whole pattern. You don't need the tree skirt pattern. You can use the star blanket pattern. The tree skirt is just if you want one that like opens up, has an opening. Hang on, I'm going to text my sister. I haven't seen her yet. She usually comes on. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll have to I'll have to admit you when I'm on a break, when I take a break here. Whoops. Absolutely love the colors, and I'm so proud to have first text almost done. Aw. Yeah, I really want to make another one. I have some ideas. I had started on one with really fine silk mohair. Back when I was designing the pattern, and then I quickly realized I didn't have nearly enough yarn to complete. Hey, Amy, my sister's here. Um, and but then I found the yarn on eBay, so maybe I'll pick it up. I kind of wish I had not frogged the entire. I had an entire skein of wool mohair, and it took me a couple of hours to frog it. I just sat there one night and I just carefully took the whole thing out. If I remember right, I was upset about something, and I was like, it just felt good to take it apart. Okay, we can do that sometime. I just find it's kind of hard to control it when I have my device overhead like this. Yeah, I want to do a pullover mohair one. And so I found some of the yarn that I had, like 3 balls of the Lion Brand silk mohair. I don't know why I didn't just like go and buy a different mohair rather than try and use something that's discontinued. Like every darn thing is discontinued anymore. It is ridiculous. You can't design on stuff that's discontinued. you know, because nobody, what's the point when people want to make it and the yarn is no longer available? Thank you. I don't know what just happened, but thank you. Oh, you're still in your meeting. Okay. No worries. I won't tell. You're infatuated. I love yarn. I just absolutely love yarn. I looked this pattern up from your link. I'm excited to make it. Aw. Thank you. Whew. Okay, how long did that? That took me an hour. So each round is taking about an hour now. And I'm fast. Maybe a silly question, but if used as a... No, if you want to make a tree skirt, the instructions for how to adapt to this pattern to do it with a hole in the middle is on the website for the tree skirt. So if you look up the 6-day star holiday tree skirt or superstar holiday tree skirt or this is the supernova or supernova holiday tree skirt, it tells you how those patterns are for a tree skirt that opens up and that you wrap it around. But if you have an artificial tree and you just want basically a blanket with a hole in the middle, you can use this pattern, but the instructions for how to adapt it are on the tree skirt pattern, not in the star blanket pattern. Okay, so check out the trees. If you're wanting to make a tree skirt, check out the tree skirt patterns and it'll explain what to do. So you can adapt this just to make a hole in the center and use this pattern. That's why I said don't buy the tree skirt until you know which one you want to do. The one with the opening. And then, so this has, well, I'll just use the star blanket as an example. The star blanket has 7 points, but the tree skirt has 9. So it goes like that. So it has 2 extra points that go like that. And you just wrap it around and you put those 2 extras in the back. It doesn't have like buttons or Velcro or anything like that. It just overlaps like that. It looks really great. Okay, what was I going to do? I was going to go over here to Facebook. This thing that I posted, this meme of Marky Mark. Remember when he was Marky Mark? This meme of him saying, "Oh, you don't even crochet? What do you actually do?" I have gotten so much engagement on that, like way more than anything I have ever posted in my life. I cannot believe it. It's got like hundreds of shares. Y'all are crazy. Oh, my gosh. Some snarky meme is my most popular post. All right. Round 3. Slip stitch into the next space, chain 2, double crochet 2 together in the same space. 3 double crochet in each of the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each of the next 5 spaces. Three, 3, 3 in the peak. Okay, let me just type that in. 5, 3, 8, 5. See, who wants this rolling around like this? Not me. I think that would have probably been a shot if we were playing a drinking game. Oh, oh my God. I could scream. Okay, so this says repeat rounds 4, 5A, 6A, 7B, 2C, 3C in that order. Approximately 1 time for baby blanket size and 3 times for throw size. So this is my 3 time. This is my 3 time. This is my 3rd time repeating this sequence of rows. So this is the end. This row right here is the end of my 3rd repeat. So I could be done after this. I could do round 4 and then be done. But I think I'm going to do, I think it needs 1 more repeat at least, possibly 2. If I do 2, it'll be weeks. We'll be here for weeks, people. Weeks, I tell you. Everyone's like, we're sick of it. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next thing already. Come on, Betty. Hi, Camille. How are you doing? I saw you when I was out at the beach today. I saw you had commented, but I think you were gone by the time I saw it. I wasn't really paying attention to my phone. How's everything going with you? Hey, it's Andrew. How you doing, Andrew? Andrew. Everybody said Andrew some Crojo because he lost his. You have homework? Oh no. Boo. I have to study for 2 tests and I feel like I'm going to fail. I would be really surprised if you failed. Failing for you is probably, in your mind, is probably getting an A instead of an A+. Come on now. You got this. Take some deep breaths. You know you're the smartest one in that class. You're not going to fail nothing. Even if you got a 0 on the test, you can always make it up. You can always make up the difference. And if you don't, get the very highest grade there is, life will go on. Trust me. It will be okay. Even if you got a B or a C or a D, you would still be okay. But none of that's going to happen. You're going to do fine. You're a whiz kid. Row 3 is awesome. You can do it so fast. Oh, except I'm not figuring out what I'm doing here, what I'm supposed to be. I don't know what to do with this thing now. It's rolling around like a little wild animal. Whoops. I give up. I'm just going to let this thing of yarn, whatever it is, at this point. It's not a cake because it's not standing up on its own. It's more like a groundhog or an otter or something. It's just flipping around, rolling around on my desk. When I never figured out how many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next 5 spaces. 9. 7, 4, 9. Okay. There we go. We got it. I'm trying to crochet faster to run out of yarn. Use up this yarn. Move on to the next cake. No, it's a full-size blanket. It's already almost 60 inches across. It was the last time I finished. On the last live, I think it was 56 inches across. I passed up baby blanket, like back around here. Hi, Lori. It's called Scented Stitches Stitch Balm. And it is an aromatherapy balm with essential oils. It's, no, it's for aroma. It's for enjoyment. It smells nice, makes the project smell nice. I have an affiliate link in my link tree if you want to try it. They have 4 scents, and I'm using the scent called Calm. It has lavender, bergamot, sweet orange, and patchouli in it. You're welcome. Lovely company to work with. I like the idea. One of the things I teach in my membership program is setting intention when you're crocheting something. So I love the idea of these having an intention of like calm, power, cheer, or confidence. Are the names of the 4 scents. I love the idea of having an intention and then having an aroma for it. It smells nice when you're working on it, and then when it dries in the yarn, it kind of takes on it dries and takes on a different aroma. Uh-oh. Sorry, my overhead's acting up again. There it goes. I don't know what the... What the... That should be another thing to add to the drinking game if my camera doesn't come right back on and I start saying, oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why this does this. Because I say the same stuff every time. So after I complete this project, I'm going to do... I'm going to do a Ridgy Didge blanket, an adult size 6-day Ridgy Didge blanket. I'm going to start with swatching. And I'm going to make a swatch and measure everything out and make a whole Ridgy Didge on Facebook Live. Thank you. I don't know what just happened, but thank you. Thanks for following. Whoops. You were putting your costume on wrong. Oh my gosh. How'd you figure that out? You should have Mom hem it for you. Scott figured it out. That was nice. When's the party? The collar needed to go over my head to the back and not stay in the front. That makes sense. Totally different fit. Looks great. Awesome. That's exciting. I'm glad you didn't go to the party with your costume on wrong. I would have to disown you. I would have looked in the mirror eventually. Looked in the mirror and been like, wait a second. So have you practiced wheeling around on your rollator in it? You're just a cane now. Yay, congratulations. That's awesome. How does it feel? I bet it's so much easier than rolling around on that thing. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. Going very slow. Yeah, I'm sure. How does it feel though? Is it painful? Does it feel better? I'm sure you probably have a lot of physical therapy to do. I tried the walker. I was like, no. Okay. It's stiff. Looks like the yarn changed colors. I see him in 3 weeks. He thinks I will be 100% and no cane. That's awesome. Really glad to hear that. You'll be able to get out and about a lot more now. I think I'm going to drive up to Norfolk to drop off this baby gift because it's been 2 whole weeks that it's been done and I haven't mailed it out yet. And it has a little pumpkin hat that goes with it, and it's going to be Halloween on Tuesday. So I want her to have the hat for Halloween. Well, she probably has a costume picked out, but still, I still want her to have that pumpkin hat before Halloween. I'm just going to go drop it off at the door. I think I'm going to need to get my nails done too before I head up the road. Hi, Christine. Thank you so much. I feel like I need a fill already. It's been 2 weeks. But I want my nails to look nice when I go to Newburgh. I have been crocheting for almost 50 years, and my whole business is dedicated to this, basically the same stitch and I work up in all these different ways. So it's not only that I've been doing it for a long time, but I do the same, I do the same thing. It's just second nature. And sorry, my chair is really squeaky. It just sounds terrible when I start shifting around. I mean, I'm not exactly small, but it just like makes me sound like like the chair is just like, oh, sounds like the chair is about to break. Um, I mean, I would say that about crocheting quickly. Okay, for one, it doesn't happen overnight. It comes from doing it for a long time. So I think trying to crochet faster is just gonna, you're just gonna end up making more mistakes. But I would say that I think that if you really want to go fast, it's important that you relax your hands. Uh, I use this is a weighted hook, um, and that helps me go faster, because it's weird, but for somehow the weight of the hook helps me to relax my hand. Okay, and then this hand over here, tensioning the yarn around your pinky instead of holding it like that, so that you can really relax your hand. And then also, and interestingly enough, a lot of these points are also points of advice that I would give for um, keeping your hands healthy. And I would say minimize your movement. So when I crochet, the hook mainly goes in and out, okay, sliding like that and turning. So learn to use your fingers. Learn to roll your hook in your fingers so you're not like doing a lot of this kind of motion, which is also hard on your wrist. I mean, I do still have some wrist action going on, but relaxing your hands as much as possible is the key. You're welcome. Also, this is like the fastest and easiest row of this blanket because I'm working into the space. And so I don't have to be real super precise. To me, it's just like I can almost not look at it because I'm working into that hole. The thing that's really slowing me down is this. almost done with this round. I might do one more. I don't know that the single crochet round is going to take an hour. We'll see. We'll see how I'm doing when I get there. I'm starting to get sloppy. I could be done. According to the pattern, I'm done. But I don't think it's going to be as long as wide as I really want it to be. I like them to be at least 60 inches. So last time it was only 54, I think, or 56. I forget exactly how. I think it was 56. I don't remember. Maybe somebody who was watching remembers. I think I put it on the YouTube description. I have 3 more points in this round. I really want to finish up this ding-dong ball of yarn. Ding-dong thing of yarn. I wouldn't even call it a ball. How long do the yarn scent sticks last? I mean, I opened this one to use it on this project. Is that what you mean? I think it's probably meant to, because I just kind of put it on my fingers whenever I feel like it. But I think really it is meant to be used, like if you really want your project to be thoroughly scented, I think you would need to use it more than than what I have used it. I just kind of do it whenever I feel like it. So I would say a large project like this is, I can't tell if my project smells. Like I can't really tell if the project smells. I enjoy using it while I'm working on the project, and I also enjoy the intention um, of the, you know, the name and the scent and the oils. That to me makes me feel connected to like the recipient and my intention and the good like energy and feelings that I want the blanket to have. So I don't know, does that answer your question? How long do they last? I don't think I'm really using it enough. Um, you control the amount of scent by how often you reapply the balm. We suggest every third row for a project with a width of less than 12 inches and every other row for wider projects. So um, this is something that's worked in the round. So I don't know. Maybe I'm using it at about the rate I'm supposed to. But I think if I only did it at the beginning of the round, it would, you know, only one side of the blanket would have the scent on it. I really think I need a new chair. I've been resisting getting one of those like gamer chairs that has the footrest on it. I've tried a bunch of different types of chairs. For a while, I had one of those chairs that you roll, that you kind of kneel on. And that didn't work. It hurt me. Almost all the way around. I'm getting there. I feel like this round feels like it went much faster than the one before it, but we'll see. The last one took me an hour. One hour to go around. One time. That's insane. I kind of want to do one more round because I want to use up this ding dong yarn. I think one more round would do it. It's just a little turd. It's just down to a little turd. And I can go back to being an insider. Pull from the inside. I pull my yarn from the inside. Mm-hmm. Oh, look. It has a knot. That ain't cool. That is not cool. Come on now. Are you kidding me? Hi, Brandy. Things were going so good. And then I had a knot. For no reason. All right. All right, I'm going back one more stitch. Knots are the worst. Roll on, little yarn turd. Did I say the other day on the live, somebody asked me what kind of dog I was going to get. And did I say maybe I would get a collie? Because I've always wanted one. Did I say that out loud? Anybody remember me saying that? Because I was thinking it if I didn't say it out loud. I don't remember half the stuff I do and say. But I was thinking it. I was thinking maybe I'll get a collie. I've always wanted a collie. And then what happened to me the other day? I walked out of my house. I was going to go take a walk on the beach. And what do I see? A guy walking towards me with this beautiful collie dog. And she comes up and starts rubbing herself up against my legs. And we made best friends. And she wanted to come to the beach with me, but she wasn't allowed. And I wanted to steal her. She's a very beautiful dog. Okay, I'm almost at the end of this round. I'm going to do a time check. I'm going to get up out of my chair. And hi, Kathy Creation. I'm probably going to take a little bio break, and then I'm going to keep going because I can't with this anymore. I want it done. Collies are gorgeous, lots of hair though. Yes, I know. I could just see it. She was very full. Her hair, she was very full. They said she was a mix of the coarse, it's like coarse hair and long hair or whatever, and she mostly looked like the long-haired variety, and she was beautiful, and they said she sheds. All right. Let's see. I'm going to take a little, yep, that took an hour. I'm going to take a little breather, and I'll be right back because I would like to do one more round. You would like Amber's dog. Yeah, I bet I would. I was thinking that too. I don't remember what kind of dog she has, but okay, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, and I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. I burned my finger on the stove the other day. That's what that is. Looks terrible. Whoops. My hands are slippery. Of course, it would be on this finger. Right, Amy? Oh. So I can really feel it in this arm. Border Collies are supposed to be like the smartest dogs and super easy to train. But you have to give them, Collies are probably like this too. You have to give them jobs to do. Because they're working dogs. And so I was asking him what the Collie is, what she's like. And he said they're really smart. They're great companions, but because they're so smart, sometimes they can be a little headstrong. And he said she knows how to open the refrigerator. She knows how to open doors. So get me a beer. I'm like, oh, maybe I could train her to bring them the groceries. I wouldn't have to go up and down the stairs so many times. I mean, who knows? They need work. A friend's border collie used to round up their chickens. Yeah. I used to watch that dog whisperer show, and he would give the working dogs like a little backpack and put water bottles in it and let them carry it around and stuff so that they felt like they were working. And she really wanted to go to the beach. Like, she really wanted to follow me to the beach. But, you know, he didn't want her to. And obviously she had like just been brushed and she was looking all nice and fluffy, and she just really wanted to go to the beach with me. And they weren't going. They were just walking around the block. So, but she was really sweet. She kept like rubbing up against my legs. It was just really nice. Bring me my yarn. Bring your yarn basket. I wonder if I could train the dog to edit my YouTube videos. Okay, hold on. This isn't right. It has to be exactly right or I'm going to go crazy. This chair really sounds like it's about to collapse. Yes, I need a VA badly. And the problem is I have trust issues. So that's why I haven't hired anyone, is because I have trust issues. I've got a yarn basket in every room in the car. Yep. I mean, I have yarn everywhere. Okay. Round 4. Ding, ding, ding. Violet stands up and hugs and kisses me. That's so sweet. Okay, I don't know if round 4 has... I mean, I'm sure I have stitch counts in here. Okay. One single crochet in each stitch around, and then 3 in the peak. She loves Graham. Aw. She seems like a really sweet dog. Okay, now I'm going to count and see. It's getting to be too big to work on this here. I don't know. I was comfortable with it before I stood up. I don't know what I did. I'm going to blame it on this little guy right here. Okay, so I'm going to count 2, 3. How many single crochet in the peak? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Somebody tell me if I count wrong. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 50. Let's sing a song of 50. I don't like counting that high. It's boring. But there you go. There's the stitch count for those of you that have to have it. I won't judge. Hi, thanks for following. Hi, Lazerb. Thank you. Oh, I see. I missed some questions when I took my break. Kathy Creation, you're in France. All my patterns are on my site, bettymcknit.com. So if there are 50 stitches between each point and there are 14 points on this blanket, how many stitches is that? Like 700? That's a lot. The only thing you know is Brome crochet. What's that? What's that? Surely that's what I've never heard of that. Surely that's like a autocorrect or predictive text. Am I right? I'm gonna either I'll finish this round or run out of yarn. And that's when I'm gonna stop tonight. Whichever comes first. The end of this round or the end of this yarn turd. This isn't that hard. It's all you need to know for the 6-day star blanket is chain, single crochet, and double crochet, and have to be able to read a pattern and change colors. That's it. Of course, all y'all noobs like the magic knot, which I hate, but after I did 3 scrap stars last month, and before I did those stars, I was like, don't tie knots, never tie knots. If you tie a knot, you're dead to me. But now, after doing those 3 blankets, and it took me hours to do work in the ends on one of them, and I still have like 2 of them to do, and I'm just dreading it because it took so long to do just one. So doing that, I was like, all right, I get why y'all tie knots, because this is a pain. This is a lot to weave in. It's a whole other layer to the project. But I mean, at the end of the day, those knots are going to come undone. Most of them are going to stay tied, but one of them is going to come undone and it's going to ruin the entire project. That's my beef with it. And also, they're not, you can see them. You can see them, you can feel them. I don't like them, but I mean, I get why y'all do it. I'm going to try not to be too hard on you. Not to be so judgy. Stop being so judgy all the time. Let go. Let people have their journey. You know, I'm on my journey. They're on their journey. Just let them have their journey. If their journey has magic knots in it, then that's, you know, that's their journey. Everybody better be making a supernova after this, too. Let me tell you. I'm getting sleepy. Woo-hoo. Almost there. When is this yarn gonna be done? I'm gonna be so happy about it. So even though I did 3 star blankets with my Ogo stash, I still have so much left. So much. So much. I'm not sure what to do with it. I don't speak English beautiful. That's okay. Je parle un petit français, mais je ne parle pas très bien. Et je ne comprends pas. Je parle, mais je ne comprends pas. What good is it, you know, if you can speak but you can't understand? So you speak in French to somebody and you say, "Comment dit ça?" You know, I'm in Paris. I'm like, "Comment dit ça?" And they're telling me what it is, and everybody's asking, "What did they say?" And I'm like, "I don't know." Je ne comprends pas. Je parle, mais je ne comprends pas. I studied French for 5 years, including a whole full year in college. And my teacher was, my college professor was French, and he said that I could be understood if I went to France, and that was true. When I spoke, I was understood, but I couldn't understand what was being said to me. So that was difficile and also embarrassing. What would be the word for embarrassing? Um, I don't know. And sometimes, even if I did speak French or tried to speak French, then they would respond in English. So that was helpful. But I tried. But I did a bad job. And then one time I was trying to talk to our taxi driver, and I was telling him where we had been, and he thought I was telling him to take us back there. So he took us back where he picked us up from. Embarrassant. 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 Yep. And the people I was in the taxi with were like, tell him to take us back to da da da. And then, he didn't. And then that was embarrassant as well, because I made him go back because I was trying to make conversation with the taxi driver. My French isn't great, but I get by. I don't think my high school French, we learned out of books, and we would listen to those recordings from the, that came with the textbooks or whatever, and we would be lost. We would just be lost. Our accents were not good at all. And then I went to college, and I at least learned how to have an accent and speak, like with an accent that could be understood. I learned better pronunciation, I guess I should say. But you only really learn that from like listening. And my teacher was American. She had learned French, uh, you know, here in the U.S. I don't know if she ever studied abroad or whatever. I had a friend who did, study abroad in France, and she was there for like a year, and she said she would dream in French. You have to she had the immersion, the immersion experience, and then when you have that, then you learn the language. But I never had that. I went to France one time for a trip, vacation. Let's see, how am I doing? How far around did I get? Well, I think I'm about halfway. What do y'all think? Do you think this is going to be gone by the end of this single crochet round? Oh, I hope and pray that it is. I'll have to measure. Woohoo! It shrinks. It's getting smaller and smaller, and I hope it's gone by the end of this round. I've never been so excited to get to the end of a cake of yarn as I am right now. Of course, my camera poops out on me. I don't know what I did right there, but that's a mess. All right, let me fix that. Come on, come right back up. Yes. Oh, did y'all see that? I did that on like a Zoom call or something. I went like that and there, and it did that. It made like the okay. I had no idea how it happened, but it must be this app. Yeah. But it would only do it once. It wouldn't keep doing it. So, wow. I wonder what else it'll do. That was weird. Probably because it would be annoying to be in a meeting and have everybody start doing the double thumbs up all the time and watching would be disruptive. It certainly disrupted the meeting I was in, especially since I had no idea that it would do that. And everybody was like, whoa, what? What was that? Getting to the end of the round. This has been a long, long life. Not a very exciting one. We're out here on the outskirts of this project. I think it needs one more repeat. So we know that's going to be at least one repeat is 6 rounds. So that's at least 6 more hours to go on this. Oof. Plus the edge. Yes. It's down to the end. It's down to the nitty gritty. It's down to the wire. Almost there. Where is it? Oh, look at that. How tiny. It's just like nothing. On just the last couple layers of this. I'm going to work on over these two ends for that one stitch. That's a mess right there. I don't like the way that looks. Where is it? Just a itty bitty bit left. Woohoo! Yeah! I'm done. And this much left in that second cake. Just a tiny bit. I feel like cutting it off and being done with it. Okay. Let's measure. If I can even measure it on here. Ah! I don't want to lose this hook. $30. So it's 60 inches across. So I could stop. I could stop. I think it would be better if it was a little bigger, though. Really, for a regular sized person, because I am short. Whoops. That went flying. All right, that was, what was that, day 11? And I did 3 rows. I think it's easier to do more rows when you have row 3 and 4, I think, go pretty fast. Oh, good Lord. Why is this so hard? I'm just going to put it in one of the stitches. I don't understand why it's so difficult. Oh, man. All right, my friends. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight while I work on this monster. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. I want to get this done before I go. Bye. See y'all next time. Thank you so much. Have a good night.